Ma'am, there's no talking.
Serve me a beer at full glass.
Serve me a beer.
Is this the show, Tom?
I can't do it. All right, we're gonna finish the show. We're gonna get through this show. And Daryl, when you get a minute after you're done on the phone, you are to serve me a beer. I shall have one, and you shall not stop me. Serve me a beer as I command. That is how that will go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, this is the first time I've ever been excited to introduce our final act. Just kidding. Just fucking with you. Did I mention this is only $20?
Sold.
It may be sold. Is it sold? $20.
Can I give a bagel card?
That's for you. Too late. No, too late. Everything's too late. Hello.
A bagel card? I'm not person. Hey!
All right. Excuse me while I zip my fly. Most of my pants don't fit me because I drink too much. In my old age, I just want to let you know what's coming. I've been bloated. And the bloating comes from drinking excessively, from being a functional alcoholic. I love drinking, and I really get an absolute thrill out of smoking cigarettes, especially in places you're not supposed to smoke them.
Oh,
my finger to the man, my finger to the man.
Jeez.
All right, I'm just telling you. And I know I'm going to pay for it at some point.
Of course.
And in a way, I'm paying for it now.
Yeah.
But it is only through the copious consumption of drinking alcohol can I tolerate this show and you people. So you ought to be happy that I'm a drunk. And you ought to also better not fuck with me when I'm drunk. Because despite my drinking, I am still a black belt in Wado Kai Karate. And I will break your neck if you fuck my evening up.
And he'll break furniture on you.
I'll break anything. I'm a very angry human who loves peace and joy and communication and education and not making books unavailable for people in Florida, not taking away the funding for arts and music and literature, the things which make life meaningful, the things which bring us together and teach us about our world and all the different cultures. I believe in diversity as a strength, not a weakness, especially in this country. Somebody said something about who is patriotic and who isn't. Well, patriotic, I mean, I'm very patriotic for the world, and my patriotism comes from diversity as a strength, the arts, and music and literature and science as a way to further our understanding of the world, and also finding a way where, even if we don't agree, we can all go down to the old barn, drink a Bud Light, smoke a Virginia Slim in the building, and watch Gunsmoke together. No matter whether you were an immigrant, worker, a homeless person, a Republican, a Democrat, an alternative person, Gunsmoke is fucking Shakespearean, my friends. I highly recommend you watch and rewatch Gunsmoke again. You will be very surprised to discover that Get Out of Dodge. Dodge was the place where people who were not like you actually not only got defended but represented. And I hope that we can all be both Shakespeare and Gunsmoke. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our final performance, please welcome to the stage the one, the only. And Daryl, if you'll make it a little warmer in here. We don't want to see this act with his clothes on. We didn't come here to see the naked poet dressed all in black, totally coated and soaked with clothing.
Gross.
He may be the biggest fan of, what's that guy's name? I can't remember.
What guy named Dylan?
Bob Dylan. He may be the biggest Bob Dylan fan in the history of the universe, but he's also a tremendous poet and a pure fucking weirdo, and that is why he is one of the great contributors to the Tabernacle of Hedonism. Please welcome to the stage. Oh, and by the way, he's going to close our show, but depending on how much I drink and how willing you are, we might show a little video at the end.
All right.
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, everybody who came. Thanks to all the talented people. Thanks to the Reverend Angel guest without whom the show does not continue to exist. Michael Garvin, all of our ministers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Naked Poet. Give him a round of
What's that guy's name? Jesus, Tom.
What do you need?
I don't need anything. I need you off the stage.
The Naked Poet, everybody! Give him
Am I supposed to reveal my whole show before I even do anything? All right. Recently, I took a trip to Miami, and it was a disaster. So I wrote a poem about it. It's called The Miami Zoo. Down in the bottom of the Dick State of the nation, the once magic, glittering city has somehow lost its luster. Just another big city now with big city crime and big city problems. But on that water, the always beautiful reflecting water, truly its saving grace, and the people, the teeming population, half of which reside permanently on I-95. Yes, Miami is a zoo made just for you, warm, wet, and wild. Next to where the boys are, gateway to the Keys, Miami, my Miami, mine. It's getting warm in here, Tom.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, take that shit off. Let's go. Have some humidity.
It's a little poem I wrote recently called Everything Under the Moon. I had a long talk with my creator last night. Moon was just rising down by the shore. Ocean was turning. I bared my soul and my body that he had created. Fears were eased, prayers were answered. My creator had granted me everything under the moon.
If you keep talking, I'm going to make him take it all off.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I came for.
This is called change. Just when you've got everything settled, change comes and your whole life is rearranged. They say more things change, the more they stay the same. They also say the only permanent thing is change. Tolstoy said, everyone thinks of changing the water. Changing the world, sorry. This thing got wet and it's running. But no one thinks about changing himself. Andrew changed all the building codes in Florida. 9/11 changed America's national security. Challenger and Columbia changed space travel. 1621 changed America forever. maybe we must look inside ourselves for real change.
Let's look inside those pants.
Whip them panties off. Let's whip them panties off.
See some real change.
There was a Gator game on Saturday. Most people at Gainesville would rather forget about it. But my daughter, who's also a Gator, made it up here. And I ran into her in the parking lot of Waffle House, of all places. But I wrote a poem about her once when I was leaving her after Christmas. And it's called One More Hug, and I thought I'd read it now. She just wanted one more hug. Love was whispered, love was felt. It would be many months before we would meet again. So my daughter just wanted, from dear old Dad, one more hug.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
I told you I wouldn't get totally naked until you said your last show. Hey,
This is what you got.
I told you I wouldn't get totally naked until your last show.
This is good stuff, though. Yeah, the last show we want it all.
Now what you've all been waiting for. I thought I'd do an old one from Bob Dylan. There must be some kind of way out of here. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, from and dig my earth. None of them along the line knows what any of it is worth. No reason to get excited. The thief, the kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. All along the watchtower, Princess kept the view, while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. Thank you very much, go Gators!
He almost got naked, ladies and gentlemen.
Hallelujah.
When that is the end of our show, we want to thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been a lovely evening. Everybody was so nice. The people who talked over the show, they were real fucking ignorant cunts. But it's okay, because everybody has to be who they are.
That's right.
We don't tell people how to speak or when to go or what to do. All we can tell you is this show was the best show of the Tabernacle of Hedonism for tonight that you saw. Next week it could be better or worse. All I know as the host of the show is to tell you this. All of you can get the fuck out of here and never come back again. Thank you so much. And if you want to buy a t-shirt, there is the man who will sell it to you. As for me, I have other conquests to vanquish. I have other missions to accomplish. I have to go to the bar and drink myself into a tizzy. If you're lucky, maybe we show a video. As for the Gators, I live in Gainesville, the known center of the universe, and I am a Gator fan top to bottom. But I was born in Hialeah, and I am from Florida, Miami, and the best position you can ever be in sports or your life is that there is no way to lose. Good night.